Hey guys, it's Netta. Welcome to Inner Peace with Netta. And on today's episode, I wanted to talk about one of the most important things in life and on our journey. It's our attitude. Our attitude. Our attitude determines a lot on whether things turn for the worse or things are better. And your attitude determines how things play out in your life. How you respond to things and just different scenarios. And if we adjust our attitude and look at the bigger picture and not just focus on maybe the issue or a lack of something, and we could find the beauty or just find something good out that situation. Maybe it's a learning lesson. We could adjust our attitude. Like, everything does not have to go the way that we think in our mind. But if we listen to our intuition and open our hearts more, it would expand our mind. And we can just do things different ways. Growing up, I used to hear, you got an attitude problem, you need to fix your attitude. I ain't gonna lie. They was right. And, becoming aware and being more conscious about how I'm feeling, my emotions and my attitude toward things, your attitude could put you in victim mode. When we're accountable for our actions, we are accountable for our lives. We are accountable to make sure that we are good and make sure that we exude that to everyone else, and like I always say, you gotta start inside out, not outside in. So our attitude is very, very important, especially during manifestation and just that gratitude. You got a nasty attitude, you're not going to really have gratitude for anything. And, your spirit guides, the divine, they're going to be like, oh, you with that attitude, that is energy. We're not this physical body. We're not just this physical body. We are energy. We are spiritual beings. And that's energy. That energy gets boomerang back to us, and a lot of times when it gets thrown back at us, what we put out in the universe, and it gets thrown back at us, it's like, what the hell? Why is the divine doing this? And then you become a victim. But if we could shift your attitude about things that are going on. There's always like a blessing in disguise. Some blessings just come out straight out blessings, and sometimes there are disguises to where you be like, what the heck what kind of sugar is going on? But then if you shift your attitude and you're like, okay, I got this. What is life trying to teach me? What is the divine trying to teach me right now, right? And then you start getting the answer if you listen with an open heart and an open mind, and you're listening to that inner guidance system. And it's like, okay, and then it has to do with maturity as well. Like, if you thinking with the same mind, if you 25, 35, 45, and you still got that mind of a 15-year-old, 18-year-old, nah. It also comes with the growth and the maturity. But then there's some young ones out here who has amazing attitudes. So, it's just that how you feel about yourself. And I know people have been through things in life. I've faced a lot of adversity in my life, and have I caused some of it on myself because of my attitude? Yes. And then there was things that I could not control, and I had to like really suck it up, like really shift my attitude. Not suck it up as far as not feeling the emotion, but to not whine and complain. You know, just say, you know what, this is trying to teach me something, and maybe I really shouldn't have an attitude, because a lot of times we ask for stuff and we think that it's going to come a certain way, and then it comes a different way. And then you get mad because it didn't come the way you wanted it to, but it came. Why you had an attitude? And that's what you got to ask yourself. Like, you really got to ask yourself, like, okay, I just asked for something and then it came, but it didn't come the way I wanted it to come, so I still got an attitude. Like, I seen I've seen stuff like that, and that's like you trying to control everything. You know, it gotta come your way, or no. Just chill out, relax. Have the, attachment, detach. Not detaching as giving up or surrendering, but like smile. That will fix your attitude too. Like, growing up, my grandmother used to have this saying, like, I don't need to smile all the time. She's like, why do I need to smile all the time? She was like, I don't want no why. That was her mentality. Like, I don't have to be Miss Smiley, right? And I was just like, I grandma, like, chill. But, I learned that too. Like, I love to smile and stuff, but I wasn't smiling all the time. And, I picked up a habit and things like that, but people used to be like, why you don't smile? Like, fix your face. Then I really had an attitude. Why would you tell me to fix my face and da 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 da? And it's just like, cause you ain't smiling. Like, why are you frowning? It's a beautiful day outside. You look cute. Why you not smiling? You blessed. Like, you don't know who you are. Why you not smiling? And some days you may not be in the moment to smile, but smile every day. Smile every day. And when I was going through depression, right? And that's being stuck in the past. I had to learn to find a way, first and foremost, to get up out my head and to get up out the past and stop being stuck. But find something to shift my attitude and my emotions and these thoughts so that my actions can be in alignment and I can raise my vibration. Because if you got a crappy attitude, your vibration is low and you're going to attract all of that around you. So you be like, well, people always is nasty and always got an attitude, or this person always complaining. Guess what? Because you do the same thing. So that's being projected outside of you. So, fix your attitude. There's always something to smile about. Like, yeah, a lot of places on lockdown during this pandemic, but have y'all seen these trees? I know where I live at, the weather is beautiful, the sun is out, the air is fresh and clean. Like, let's be grateful. Let's, have an attitude of gratitude. And so, like, let's shift that attitude about certain things, Like, say if you even upset. And this is what I learned too. Like, I even realized that my attitude when I get upset, like, I don't let it sit in my body. You know, when you know, I know for me in the past when I used to be like, get upset or angry, I used to just hold it in my chest and it used to be heavy. Then it go all in your body because we have different layers of bodies and we have the spiritual body. So it used to go into, you know, my etheric body, which is where 6 of your chakras are. And that's messing with your energy system. That's messing with your body. And this is how diseases and viruses and all types of things form. And it's stored in your body, and it makes people sick because your thoughts and your actions and your emotions. Mainly your thoughts and your emotions, and they'll carry into your body because of your attitude. And then your actions of you throwing things in your mouth or not taking care of yourself physically and mentally will cause the dis-ease in your body. Remember, our body always is trying to tell us something when we're sick. It's not for you to, you know, just clinging and be like, hey, I'm going to just live with this. No, your body is saying there's something wrong. You know, your attitude, like, let's shift it. You know, our bodies can heal. Our bodies can self-heal. It may take time after you battered it, but, you know, if we have that attitude, like, yo, I'm getting through this. I'm getting through everything. You know, a lot of people been through a lot of stuff and a lot of adversity, and you just have to keep that attitude like, I will not lose. You know? I will not lose. You know, so on my lazy flow right now, I will not lose at all. Okay? So fix your attitude. You gotta have that attitude like, I'm so great. Like, I think highly of myself. And when I look at the next person, I think they're great too. I think, you know, because we're not going to be berating each other. Like, I see a beautiful person, and I wish you nothing but the best. Even if you don't feel that way about me, that just makes my attitude, that just makes you grow, and that just makes you change, and that just, you just a better person. Like, stuff just be rolling off your back, like... And then sometimes, you know, it may not be, but you will be able to respond and deal with things better. But our attitude ultimately determines how our life will go. You got dreams and goals. I understand that feeling when you want to give up and you just feeling like you may be getting impatient, or maybe something is not going the way you want it to. That's when you need rest. You're burning yourself out. You too attached. You need rest, and you just need to chill. Go back after you rested. Go back, open up your books with your goals, your ambitions, your visions, whatever, and then you gotta tap in. But we have to release that negativity within us, you know. That's why it's good to that integration work, that shadow work, but not forcefully. And I always say with compassion and kindness, you know, if we continue to have the compassion and kindness and the love towards ourselves, we can give it to others. Because we can't forcefully, like, this is not... Self-love is, you can't boot camp yourself into self-love. You can't force it, like force feed it, or force yourself into changing a habit. Yes, discipline. Discipline does not mean you busting yourself upside your head or something, or berating yourself. And all of that is within your attitude. You know, all these habits and stuff, it's all in your attitude. So let's change our attitude about things and just look at things differently before we make this, before you judge, you know, or a situation, or which we shouldn't be judging, but before we come to a conclusion about something, let's shift our attitudes, because that's the only way. You gotta have the attitude of, I got this. No matter what. No matter what. I got this. I'm getting through this. And then once you get to that level, you know, and you go through the growth and you overcome that, and things that you already been through come through again, then you like, all right, that's like where, and then you just level up, and then you just welcome the challenges. Like, hey, like I got the attitude of, you know what? Okay, challenges, bring it. I got this. So, you know, let's fix our attitudes. Let's smile. When you smile, you feel good. Smile. Don't be mean mugging. Anybody want to say that? Stop mean mugging. Let's stop mean mugging. Let's smile. Let's smile. Let's smile. And not the fake smile. Like the real smile. Show your teeth, you know, and smile. And you'll fix your attitude. Like, do mirror work. Tell yourself you love yourself in the mirror. Speak to yourself in the mirror. Like, Insecure, like Issa Rae. I was doing that before Insecure. Like, always talking to myself in the mirror. That's why I can so relate to that show, because it's funny. Like, talk to yourself in the mirror. You're talking to your higher self. You're talking to your higher self. So, and you get to shift your attitude. Like, I'm telling you, this journey is better than what you think it is, or whatever you're going through. I promise you. I promise you. Like I said, I've been through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And I remember my attitude, I had to learn to adjust my attitude and not be stuck in victim consciousness, or like, oh, this is happening to me. I had to learn to navigate. That's how you become expeditionist. Wait, I think I said the wrong word. An explorer. You know, that's how you discover stuff. I said that word, like, I said that word confident. See? You gotta be confident. And I made a mistake, but I'm okay. You gotta be an explorer. And you gotta discover, you know, and be okay with it. And be okay with making the mistakes and stuff like that. So, this is the video for the day. I love you guys. Thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.